So my very first business was actually illegal and I almost got in quite a lot of trouble for it. Recently, I was sitting with a bunch of entrepreneurs and we were all talking about what our first businesses were. And it turned out a lot of us had started businesses back in school. Most of it was things like going and buying sweets in bulk and then selling them at school. I had one entrepreneuring friend who actually made lunches and then she would go and sell them to the other kids at school. Basically, all of us at kind of ages 11 or 12 had worked out that there were ways to make money that didn't rely on being given money by adults. And it was almost universal amongst this group of people that I was sitting with at the time. And my personal first business was actually selling pirate video games. So what I used to do was go to the electronic boutique. I would buy PC games from there because they had a 10-day, no question asked, money back guarantee, which as an 11-year-old I knew was probably a bad idea. I would take them home, I would go to Game Copy World and get cracks. I would crack them open, the games, and then duplicate them, make CDs of these games that I would then sell at school. I'd return the game to Electronic Boutique, so I had basically no costs, and then I would just make a profit selling these games. And again, I was 11 years old when I was doing this. I was all kind of going okay, and I managed to keep it under the radar and not get caught until I got greedy. I decided to try selling them online, and it was actually my first online business, again around age 11 or 12. I started to sell pirate video games on Yahoo Auctions. This was before eBay, I think. I did this successfully for a couple of months. A lot of people were doing it. It was a wild west back then, until I got my very first and only cease and desist letter from Yahoo Auctions telling me that they were going to press charges. And of course, I was an 11-year-old kid, so I did what any kid would do, ripped it up and hid it so my mum wouldn't find it. And now I kind of regret doing that because that would be such a cool thing to have on the wall, this proof of this first business, even though it was massively illegal and I could have gotten in a lot of trouble. So now whenever I meet an entrepreneur, I always ask them, what is the first thing you did? And I'm asking you now, stick it in the comments, what's the first business or entrepreneurial venture that you started?